All right, we're doing a little bit of a hang and hunt setup. Pretty much our main focus today is just going to be on the sticks, the platform, and then the ropes we use. We will have another video coming out on how we like to pack these in, and also film gear. But that's a lot of information really for one video, and a lot of people don't film. So we wanted to do a video just sticks, platform, and just the ropes that we use. So new to us this year is the Latitude SS Carbon Stick. I've played around with these a little bit, but these things are awesome. Super lightweight, bite really good, as you're gonna see, and we're super excited to use these. Also, we got our Tuebor Saddles. Awesome saddles, super comfortable. They make great ropes and accessories, and we've used these for a couple years and have absolutely loved them. And then I got my platform here. So pretty much what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just kind of show you how we like to go up in the tree. Obviously, in the next video, we'll kind of have how we like to pack our stuff and our bow and all that. But let's just focus on the basics for now, and then we'll dive into that later. So you just kind of stash your rope here. I really like these Latitudes. They got a long rope. I think it's like close to like 7 foot, something like that. And it can be kind of hard to get around the tree sometimes, but you just kind of throw it around there. And I always like to hang my first stick from the ground right here. And I always hang it pretty high because I've got a pretty big reach with my feet, and so I've always hung it pretty high off the ground. And then I have my other 2 sticks hanging here with my saddle clinchers, is from Latitude, what they're called. But so we'll get up here. I'm gonna hang a couple sticks, and you can just kind of see how I go up the tree. Once I get onto this first stick is when I will throw my lineman's belt on and start making my way up the tree. So I get here, I'm on my first stick. I'm gonna get my lineman's rope, get clipped in there how I need to. I like to give myself plenty of space, plenty of room, and then we're good to go. So the nice thing about these saddle clinchers, you just pull it off. They just hang on right there. Pretty self-explanatory. Just pull that off, and then same thing. How big you gap your steps is really kind of you just kind of got to find what works for you, and it kind of really depends on the situation in the tree, in my opinion. I mean, you know, sometimes you're going to want a bigger gap, and then sometimes you're going to want close gap. So it just kind of, you know, depends on the situation, I think. But you see there, just throw that on like that. I like to leave my lineman rope kind of low when I'm doing this, just so it's not in the way, and I don't put this rope on my lineman's rope. But then I just tuck that extra back there, pull it down, bite in, and we're good to go. All right, so we've got the first, second stick hung. Pretty much same thing for this third stick. Just take it off there. I really love the way you stow the rope on these sticks. Makes it super easy. Just come up here, throw it around. Sometimes it takes more than one shot. Get her there, get her nice and tight. Lock her in. Normally we would run 4 sticks. I guess it really depends on the tree too. Sometimes we may only have to run 3, but most of the time we're going to be running 4 of these Latitude sticks. And but for the purpose of the video, we're just running 3 today. So keep coming up. Obviously, it's a lot easier to hunt out of a tree that doesn't have limbs, because you come into a situation like this where you would have to take your lineman's rope off, or you would put your tether above the limb, take your lineman's rope off, move it above, and then it's just a lot of work. So now we've gotten to the top, and so kind of how I was wanting to, so like an example would be like we're wanting to shoot kind of this way back towards me here. And so how we hung this set right here is I have the sticks kind of on the back side of this tree where I'm thinking a lot of the deer movement's going to be out in front of me. Maybe I have a feeder out in front of me or a bait pile or whatever. That's kind of where we're expecting the deer to come from. And so we put the sticks on the back side of the tree, and then I'm gonna put this platform kind of right in here. It's not completely on the back side of the tree, but it is a little bit. And what that allows me to do is I can kind of, if deer are out in front of me, I can kind of hide behind this tree, and you'll see it as I do it. But then I can also move out and shoot really easy as well. So that's kind of how we like to hang it for that. Then we'll just throw up my platform here. I really need to stealth strip this. I haven't, but I would really like to get this platform stealth stripped. And if anybody doesn't know what stealth strips are, you can kind of go, I don't know where I'm at here. Oh. All right, there we go. Then you tighten this down, and then cam it in like that. And so obviously I'm here, I'm getting ready to step into my platform. So what I would go ahead and do, just because I do have some limbs and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and step up here, get this above my limbs. Get that above my limbs, still connected to the tree at all times. Then I would hook that to my bridge. And so now I'm good to step into the tree, or into my platform. So then what I would do, I would unhook my lineman's rope like that. And I got a pretty big step here, but that's okay. I would adjust this to where I need it. Just that. And I'm locked in right now. Obviously, I'm really far away from this tree. Right here, as you can tell, I'm way far back. So then, all I would do, same thing, still staying connected. Just throw it up here on this bigger, on this higher limb right here. And that's the beauty of having two ropes. We always run two ropes, a lineman's and then a tether. That's really nice. You stay connected to the tree at all times. And then kind of situations like this, you know, it's easy to kind of make an adjustment. So just do that. So then I'm done there. I can hang out, unclip that one, and I'm ready to go. I would adjust this how I'd like it, however, and then, you know, this is it. These Tuebor saddles are super nice. You could kind of tell that back strap was a little bit loose. I'll just make an adjustment there. I can loosen it down here on my legs a little bit, these tubers are super, super comfortable, and that's why we really, really like them. Tons of adjustability to them, and we have no problems making all day sits in these things. But like I was saying, if I'm feeling like the deer's coming there, if deer have busted me or whatever the case is, I can hide right here on the back side of this tree with my bow or whatever, and I can peek out and see from this side. I can peek out and see from that side, and I'm gonna be hidden by this tree. That's what's nice about the saddles, is you can kind of use the tree to your advantage. And then say a deer does come in, I can slowly rotate around where I can watch them, see them, whatever. And then if I need to make a shot, I can make a shot pretty easy. Another great thing about this saddle, I mean, 365 degrees around this tree almost, you can make a shot. How you shoot, there's a couple different ways. We can kind of demonstrate that in the next video, but there's a couple different ways you can shoot, different things. Like I can do this right here, and I can shoot this way, just like this. As you've seen, I can do this, lean back into it. I can shoot pretty far behind me, all the way around. And then, I can even shoot way over here too, on this side. It's super versatile. You have a ton of shot options, but that's kind of how we like to hang it. It wasn't the smoothest. These oak trees, I will say, are pretty hard. Their bark, it's kind of sounds stupid, but they're really grippy, and it just kind of makes it hard. But yeah, that's kind of how we like to do it. We get pretty good at it. The more you do it, the better you're going to be at it. So go out in your yard, practice doing it like we did, get set up, take your stuff down, and then do it again. And that's the best way to get good at it. You can tell we're kind of rusty a little bit on it. It's been a little bit since we've done it, but that's why we do this. We come out here, hang it, practice it, and so yeah, that's how we like to hang our saddles, and we'll have another video how to pack them and camera set up with it. Y'all stay tuned for the next one.